People throw around the word impossible because, you know, nothing is impossible. I'm gonna say that right now. Nothing is impossible. It may seem impossible, but it's not.
Tell you, when this child was born, he had hands that were humongous. Like, he just had these hands and they literally were like this. If you see his baby pictures, he just had these huge hands. So, you know, that was always what did God give this child these hands for? We don't know.
We would soon find out what God's gift to Jimmie was. And with those hands, Jimmie realized his gift was the love of his life, football.
And probably, I'd say we were into maybe the fourth or fifth game, and he just kind of, we were in the car on the way home, and he just kind of said to me, like, Mommy, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't understand the game. He was 7. And I said, well, son, you hit the dude with the ball. Whoever has the ball and they're not wearing the same color shirt as you, you hit him. If he's running with the ball, you hit him. If he's getting ready to throw the ball, you hit him before he throws it. You hit the dude with the ball. And he's like, hit the dude with the ball. Yes.
I mean, she would like bribe me sometimes, you hit the quarterback, you get $20. Bet.
Yes, I've been asked to leave the field once or twice and not to, scream out that I'll give you $20 for the quarterback.
Hit that quarterback. I mean, it got so bad to the point where the refs had to tell her, you can't be telling your son that. Because I was just going out there killing. I mean, she was worse than the Saints. For real.
Football may have came easy for Jimmie, but academics surely did not.
I'm very proud of Jimmie. He's come a very long way, and there were a lot of naysayers along the way, a lot, from the time he was in kindergarten. When he got to kindergarten, they started expressing concern that he was delayed to me, which I thought was very strange. I thought, delayed.
They put me in a program. It was called Straight to School, Straight to Work. I didn't know I was in this program. All I just knew was, I don't get to get homework? All right. That's sick. Everybody else got to talk about, they got to do this for homework, do that for homework. Me? Nope. The program is Straight to School, Straight to Work, which means they don't plan on you furthering your academic success. All they want you to do in high school is pick up a trade and then send you out from there. Don't even worry about school. School's not an option when you're in that program.
We were sitting in the office with this teacher. I don't know what his name was, but he was surprised when I said to Jimmie, you can't be at school messing up like this. You're going to go to college kind of thing. And he looked like well, Jimmie, yeah, you could go to college. Like, almost like, this kid's not going to college, lady. There's no way he's going to make it in college.
It didn't really dawn on me until about my when I hit the 11th grade, when I realized, everybody's talking about what college they're going to go to, what university they're going to go to. And then that's when I wondered, where am I going to go after this?
Jimmie was at a crossroads. Struggling with academics, he knew he had to make a change in order to pursue his dream and passion for football.
Well, I want to play football. I want to keep going up the ladder in football. Can't do that by picking up a trade and not going to school. So I had to really think about, what I should do. I'm not about to let this chance slip through my fingers. I told the teacher, I'm trying to get out of this course. They're like, all right, well, just to let you know, I'm not going. They said it straight up. We're not going to make it easy. I mean, we're going to expect the same kind of course load out of you as any other student. I had to do work that I didn't even know exists. I had to do math that I didn't even know I didn't even know it was from this world. Like, I had no idea what the Pythagorean theorem is until that point. I was like, a squared plus b squared equals c. I was like, what is this? I thought this was math. What are shapes and stuff? What is this? What alphabets? What is going on? And I remember that, so I was like, oh my goodness. But then I always had a thought in my mind, you're doing this for football. You're doing this for something that you love. It's different now. I mean, you need school in order to play football, because football is a privilege, not a right.
Jimmie did what no one thought he could do. He buckled down, improved his grades, and got himself accepted to Fanshawe College.
I was very, very happy to see him continue with his education. You know what I mean? That education's not going to show up in the mail, ta-da, that you have to go out there and get whatever you want, and you can do whatever you want to do.
Now, when I went to college, it was a totally different story. I mean, the work was even harder. The expectations were crazy. I had to stay up before an exam and study all night. And if I had back-to-back exams, I stayed up for 2 days. I mean, it was rough. Sure, not a lot of people can do it, but I had to do it.
You're always going to run into obstacles. There's always going to be things in your way. You work your way around it. You go over top of it, underneath it. You just get through it and you move on. That's what you have to do.
During his time at Fanshawe, Jimmie played for the London Beefeaters of the CGFL, vying to keep his CIS dream alive.
The same year where I was getting ready to graduate, I got a Facebook message from one of their recruiters, and he asked me, his name was Gord, he asked me, he's like, I saw you at one of your games, you look pretty good. Want to know if you were interested in coming to St. Francis Xavier. When I heard that St. Francis Xavier wanted me to come, I was like, oh, snap. I was like, yo.
Jimmie's dream soon became a reality when he was offered admission to attend St. Francis Xavier University.
When I got that news, I was like, yo, this is it. This is it.
In his first year at St. FX, Jimmie shined in the classroom and on the gridiron. He won the Joe Stewart Rookie of the Year award. Although there was always doubt, one person's support was unwavering.
My mom was the biggest supporter I've ever had. The one person I can always depend to be at my games and to shout my name, to be there. When I look in the stands, I'm looking for someone who's on my side. It's her.
I've always taught them, it doesn't matter what those people are saying. It does not matter what those people are saying. They have no idea what you're capable of. You got to do what you need to do for yourself. If you want that, you can have it. You can have anything you want. Anything you want. As long as you put your time and your effort into it, it's yours. He has worked so hard, and there have been so many people who told him he's not going. You're not going to college. He's done college, by the way. He's graduated college. You're not going to university. He's second year in university. Has he struggled? Absolutely. But he has not quit.
She never doubted you at all, ever.
Never doubted me. Always pushed me to strive. That's all she did. And she always kept it 100. It's always her. It's always her. It's always her.
During the off-season, Jimmie can still be seen running hills and wind sprints in his hometown of Niagara Falls. Jimmie silenced his critics and fulfilled his dream of playing university football. But that's not the last stop on his journey. It's just the beginning.
Nothing is impossible. I'm gonna say that right now. Nothing is impossible. It may seem impossible, but it's not. The only reason why it looks impossible because it takes tremendous mental, physical strength to do certain things. The moment I decide that I don't want this, I fall apart. That's how bad you gotta want it. That's how bad I want it.
I believe his hardest days are ahead of him. These last 2 years, this is when he's really got to buck up, and that's school-wise, that's on the football field. I believe his hardest days are ahead, but I also believe he can take care of it.
Oh yeah, this is only the tip of the iceberg.